Hey, Sunu here, and in this video, I'll be going over some deliverability hacks that are simple yet extremely important that are often overlooked by many, people who are trying to run outreach. Deliverability is one of the most important things that you need to sort of when it comes to outbound because it's crucial, again, because it determines whether your emails actually reach your prospects or disappear into spam folders where they'll never be seen. You could have the best copy, the perfect copy, even the best offer, and a super targeted list, that you personalize using advanced AI or whatever. But if your email doesn't land at the inbox, then what's the point, right? None of that matters anymore. Poor deliverability is equal to wasted effort. Here are 10 simple but often overlooked deliverability hacks that will keep your emails out of spam and inside the inbox. Number one, purchase your domain from trusted providers such as Cloudflare. Purchase your inboxes from reliable providers like Scale, Mail, and Premium Inboxes. And use tools like Instantly and Smartly to manage your inboxes and warm them up. Warm up your inboxes for at least 40 days. At least 40 days. You got to do it for 40 days. And the longer the better, by the way. About 14 days is the minimum. The next one is you have to write copy that's simple and relevant to understand, right? Don't write thesis papers in your emails. Write simple copy. Try to keep it within 75 to 100 words. And don't include too many spammy words, right? The easiest way to check this would be through something like MailMeter's free spam words checker. Now, make it easy for your prospects to unsub, right? It should be easy for them to unsubscribe so that, they don't mark you as spam. That's number 6. Number 7 is disable open tracking. Open tracking is a vanity metric, useless. It's inflated and it's not very accurate also nowadays due to Apple's updates and so on. Also, Gmail also released an update. So rendering open tracking useless pretty much. It has its very specific use cases, but if you're sending cold outreach, disable because you don't need it. It's a vanity metric. What matters more is the reply rate, overall reply rate, that is, and the number of positive replies that you're getting, right? And how many of those convert into meetings. That's what matters. Never send to scrape lists blindly, right? Always verify them with something like Million Verifier or Bounce Pad. And do not start selling at full capacity from day one. Start ramping up slowly in increments of 5 additional emails per inbox per week. For example, I would recommend that actually. Increase your daily sending capacity per inbox, right? By 5 per week, right? So let's say you have 10 inboxes and each inbox can send 15 emails. You start with 15, right? Start with 15. And then week 1, you send 15 emails per inbox. So you're sending 150. Then week 2, you're going to be increasing with 5. So each inbox is where you now send 20 emails. 20 into 10, you got 200 emails now. Keep ramping this up until 30, right? I would say you stop at 20 or max 25 because at 30, we've seen inboxes start to get, burn out, right? So, yeah. And as always, ensure bounce rate stays below 5%. This is very, very important. Your bounce rate should not, go beyond 5%. It used to be 2 to 3%, but, with updates in Outlook and Google, Gmail, that is, Google Workspace, whatever you want to call it, it's harder to, maintain a 2 to 3% bounce rate. Emails tend to bounce more, especially in Outlook, Microsoft Outlook, because they upgraded the spam filters. right? So ensure it stays below 5%. It will be higher if you are like sending out to local leads, but as a general, you know, point, as a general metric, ensure it stays below 5%. You ensure it stays below 5% by ensuring your copy is simple. It doesn't have too many spam words. Your lists are clean, and you've warmed up enough, right? You warmed up your inboxes for at least 40 days. All these steps allow you to ensure that the bounce rate stays below 5%. Flow flat, scale mail, premium. If you buy your inboxes to something like scale mail or premium inboxes, they have really good deliverability. Those inboxes are really good. And domains, again, I would recommend Cloudflare, right? You could go for GoDaddy, but yeah, I've seen Cloudflare works the best for us. With that being said, I hope these tips were useful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.